Today, I'm going to be showing you guys exactly how top players set up their attacks through a use of pokes, whiff punishes, and baits. So make sure to stick around to the end to learn just about everything you need to be the next Daigo. Let's get started, everybody. Also, this video was heavily inspired by Super Smash Bros. Melee tutorial, so make sure to check this one out if you're interested in even more examples. Direct attacks are just a straight up no fluff attempt at hitting the opponent, whether it's bullying a cornered opponent with your big button since they can't back up anymore, or chasing them as they're walking backwards with an overshot attack like Mei's 3K, or just straight up air dashing over a projectile. This is your direct attempt at punishing whatever it is the opponent is doing, and it's not just running up and pressing your best attacks. Direct attacks are vulnerable to a mix of whip punishes and interrupts, but depending on how you go about approaching, you can still beat them even if they're playing defensively. The first kind of counterattack we'll talk about are whiff punishes, which is simply punishing the opponent when they missed you with an attack. There are tons of ways of setting this up, including walking out of the way, backdashing a move and getting quick punish, or even jumping over a move and using an air attack while they're recovering. Missed direct attacks and misplaced baits are perfect opportunities for a whiff punish. An interrupt is a lot like a scuffle. You're moving in at pretty much the exact same time as the opponent, but you're trying to beat them before their attack even starts. This is great to mix in with whiff punishes, as it gives the opponent something to worry about as they approach and keeps you out of the corner. An example could be using Mei's Dolphin as somebody comes in with a slower move to try and counter-hit them out of it, or just jumping when somebody else is about to jump so you can get an air-to-air interrupt. A walling attack is pretty similar to an interrupt, except you're just trying to straight up beat their attack with your superior one instead of beating them to the punch. Think about what would happen if somebody tried to punch somebody as they swung a sword. The sword guy would be basically unharmed and the punching guy would be Examples include Ramfar Slash beating nearly every grounded attack, and Nago keeping people out of his space with his long and disjointed down slash. Baiting people essentially means doing something to get a reaction or move from them, then either whiff punishing or interrupting their reaction. A lot of the big hits that people get at high level are a result of conditioning the opponent to expect something in a certain situation, then subverting their expectations and hard punishing them for trying to punish you. A badly played feint will easily lose to a direct attack, as there's often not really much actual bite behind the feint itself, at least in the moment. An example of a bait could be something like pressing a jab when the opponent is looking for something to punish, but then you walk backwards whiff punish them. This works because no matter what the opponent sees, they might probably try and do whiff punish depending on their skill level. Or you can dash into an opponent looking for a whiff punish, which forces them to back up since they want the punish, right? But then you don't actually do an attack, which just leaves them cornered and you having stage control.